chapter 2, tajuk equations. Dalam tajuk ni, kita akan jumpa 3 jenis equations. Yang pertamanya adalah linear equations. Yang kedua adalah quadratic equations. Dan yang ketiga adalah cubic equations. Kali ni kita akan tengok 2.1 linear equations. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to define linear equations in 1, 2 and 3 variables. Solve simultaneous linear equations up to 3 variables. Okay, sebelum kita pergi lagi jauh, kita tengok dulu definitions yang dia bagi. An equation is a mathematical sentence that says that two things are equal. For example, 2y minus 3 equals to 1 says that if you multiply y by 2 and minus 3, you will get 1. Equation ni senang je kita nak kenal. Dia mesti ada left hand side, right hand side dan simbol equal. Sebab tu nama dia adalah equation. Kita menyamakan sesuatu dengan sesuatu yang lain. Sebagai contoh, satu batang pen sama dengan RM2. Kalau saya darab equation tu dengan 3, saya akan dapat 3 batang pen sama dengan RM6. Definition yang seterusnya, an expression is a mathematical phrase that stands for a single number. For example, 2y minus 3 is an expression whose value is twice the value of y minus 3, whatever value the variable y might have. Okay, so expression ni beza dia dengan equation, dia tak ada simbol equal. Dia hanyalah satu ungkapan, 2y minus 3. Ataupun X, ataupun 4 buah kerusi tambah 5 batang pen. Macam tu je. Okay, expression. Seterusnya, a linear equation is an equation in which the variables are of the first degree, meaning it contains variables that are raised only to the first power. For example, 2y minus 3 equals to 1. Okay, kita tengok y ni kuasa 1. Kalau saya bagi contoh y plus 3y squared equals to 5. Ini saya tak boleh katakan sebagai linear equation sebab y kat sini ada kuasa 2. Jadi, dia tak boleh kita katakan sebagai linear equation. Contoh lain, kalau saya ada 3 tolak 5x sama dengan 7. Ini saya boleh katakan sebagai linear equation sebab saya ada x kuasa 1. Variable yang saya ada kuasa 1. Okay, so kita kena ingat linear equation, okay, linear mesti kuasa 1, first degree ataupun first power. Here are some examples of linear equations with 1, 2 or 3 variables. Dalam row yang pertama, kita nampak equation yang dibagi 5x plus 3 equals to 0, negative 11x plus 8 equals to 0, negative 7x equals to 14. Semua ni hanya ada satu variable. Okay, x sahaja. Jadi, ini adalah linear equations with one variable. General form, ax plus b equals to 0 where a, b are constants and a cannot be 0. Okay, row yang kedua kita boleh nampak setiap equation yang dibagi ada 2 variable sahaja, tak lebih tak kurang. Ini kita panggil linear equations with 2 variables. The general form is ax plus by plus c equals to 0 where a, b, c are constants and a, b cannot be 0. Row yang terakhir, kita nampak setiap equation ada 3 variables. Tak lebih, tak kurang. X, Y, Z, semua ada X, Y, Z. 3 variables. So, ini kita panggil linear equations with 3 variables. The general form is ax plus by plus cz plus d equals to 0, where a, b, c, d are constants and a, b, c cannot be 0. In this video, we are going to look at ways to solve simultaneous equations. We are going to use two methods. The first one is substitution method and the second one is elimination method. Let's take a look at the first question. Okay, I've labeled the equations here and we're going to use substitution method first. So for substitution method, I'm going to take the first equation and add 10 to both sides so that I get x equals to 8. Okay, now we can substitute this value of x into equation number 2. So we get 2 times 8 plus 4y equals to 8. And by subtracting 16 from both sides, we get 4y equals to negative 8. Now, let's divide the equations. Let's divide the equation by 4. So y equals to negative 2. So the answer is x equals to 8 and y equals to negative 2. This is substitution method. Okay, let's take a look at elimination method. The same question but different method. So let's simplify the first equation. We can get x equals to 8. Okay, now I'm going to multiply the equation by 2. So 2x equals to 16. And I'm going to label this as equation number 3. Okay, so now we have 2x in equation number 3 and 2x in equation number 2. What we can do is we can subtract equation number 3 from equation number 2. So 2 minus 3. 2x plus 4y equals to 8 minus 2x equals to 16. So 2x minus 2x is 0, 4y minus 0 is 4y, and 8 minus 16 is negative 8. Now divide this equation by 4, we get y equals to negative 2. So the answer here is x equals to 8 and y equals to negative 2. Let's take a look at the next question. For this question, we have 3 variables. We're going to use substitution method first. Let's rearrange the first equation and let x be the subject. So x equals to 5 minus y minus z, and label this as equation number 4. So now we can substitute equation number 4 into equation number 2. So 2 times 5 minus y minus z minus y minus z equals to 9. Okay, let's simplify this equation. I'm going to let y be on the right hand side and the rest on the left hand side. So negative 3y will be 3y. 10 minus 9 is 1 and minus 3z. So this is equation number 5. Now I'm going to substitute equation number 4 into equation number 3. 5 minus y minus z plus 3y minus z equals to 6. Okay, I'm going to let y be on the left hand side and the rest on the right hand side. Y equals to 6 minus 5 is 1 plus 2z. Okay, now I'm going to divide the equation by 2. So y equals to 1 over 2 plus z. This is equation number 6. If you notice, in equation number 5 and 6, we only have 2 variables. So we have reduced the number of variables here. Now we can substitute equation 6 into equation 5. So what do we get? 1 minus 3z equals to 3. 1 over 2 plus z. Okay, let's remove the bracket first. Okay. Now I'm going to let z be on the left hand side and the rest on the right hand side. So negative 6z equals to 1 over 2. Okay, by dividing both sides with negative 6, we get z equals to 1 over negative 12. So now we can substitute this value of z into equation 6 to get the value of y. Okay, and we get 5 over 12. So lastly, we can substitute y equals to 5 over 12 and z equals to negative 1 over 12 into equation number 4. So x equals to 5 minus y minus z. And we get x equals to 14 over 3. So the answer is x equals to 14 over 3, y equals to 5 over 12, and z equals to negative 1 over 12. Right, that's substitution method. Next, we are going to look at elimination method. The same question, but different method. If we look at equation number 1 and equation number 2, you have y, positive y, and negative y, positive z, and negative z. So what we can do is we can add these two equations. So 1 plus 2 get x plus when you add these two equations, you get 3x, y plus negative y is 0, z plus negative z is 0, and 5 plus 9 is 14. Then you can just simplify this and get x equals to 14 over 3. So now, what do we do? Okay, we can add equation 1 and equation 3. So x plus y plus z equals to 5 plus x plus 3y minus z equals to 6. Okay, what do we get? 2x plus 4y, z minus z is 0, 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay, since we have already know the value of x, we can just substitute in the value. So 2 times 14 over 3 plus 4y equals to 11. Okay, let's rearrange the equation. So 11 minus 28 over 3. And we can simplify this right hand side. We get 5 over 3. Now divide the equation by 4. We get y equals to 5 over 12. So since we have found the value of x and y, we can just substitute the values into any equations here. Okay, so I'm going to substitute x and y into equation number 1. X plus y plus z equals to 5 x is 14 over 3 plus y is 5 over 12 plus z equals to 5. Let's rearrange this. We get z equals to 5 minus 14 over 3 minus 5 over 12. And we can get z equals to negative 1 over 12. So that's x equals to 14 over 3, y equals to 5 over 12, and z equals to negative 1 over 12. So we have already looked at two methods in this video. The first one is substitution and the second one is elimination method.